Okay, like I said, we were gonna get an error because we haven't created that method, but we're gonna create it right now. Okay, so back to my code editor, in the category.php where we have our public function, we're gonna write a new public function. So public function get admin category, I guess that was the name. Okay, and so okay, let's write our query. So query is going to be equal to MySql underscore query. Then we're going to pass in the connection. So this con, and we're going to select all from category. Okay, so order by cat underscore title. I guess that was the name of the column in our database, so let's check that out. Okay, cat underscore title. Okay, all right, so order by cat. Okay, we're gonna order it by the cat underscore title, in ascending order. Okay, all right, so let's use a while loop to fetch everything out, but before then let's create a new variable string which is gonna host all our stuff out, and let's also get the role is gonna be equal to new. Actually, let's just say, okay, it's not new since we've already instantiated the user object. So role is going to be this user object. So this user object that we have here, since we're already saying this is what it's going to be, so this user object, and we're going to get role. Okay, so get role, that's we're getting the role of the user that's currently logged in. Okay, I know this may sound strange and seem strange to you, but just follow along. Okay, please just follow along. All right, and I just noticed something. We're not returning anything, so return true, else return false. Okay, all right, so we've gotten the role. So let's write the new statements, but before then let's write a while loop. So while row is equal to mysqli underscore fetch underscore array, and we're gonna pass in the query. Okay, so we need two things. We need the id, so id is going to be equal to row id, and the next one is the cat underscore title, which is going to be $row cat underscore title. Okay, so I'm just going to give some space and write an if statement. So if role is equal to admin, so if the user that is logged in is an administrator, we're going to display a different table, else we're going to display another set of table. Okay, so if the role is equal to admin, probably we're going to give an editor the same chance, but let's just work with an admin for now. Okay, so if role is equal to admin, then str concat equal to, which is the same thing as str is equal to str plus, whatever we're doing, or like this, so I'll just go with the short form. Okay, then we're gonna have our tr, we have our tr, just give some space, what, I'll just leave it like that, and concat it. Then we're gonna have a td and concat, like just adding this. Concat means adding it together. Okay, so if you're using a more standard IDE, it's gonna do this for you automatically, but we're using a text editor, so we have to do it for ourselves. Okay, so the first one is gonna be the ID, so just add this and add the ID, that's this ID right here. Okay, so concat again, add a td and we're gonna pass in the cart underscore title, and after that we're also gonna pass in a href. Actually, let's just pass in the td. I don't know why I keep typing that like that. Okay, so we have a href, which is gonna be submitting to a pound sign for now. I'm gonna fix that later. Okay, so we're gonna add edit and add a class which is gonna be equal to btn primary. Okay, so we go with the next one, which is gonna be the same td, and td concat it again, and I'll just copy this stuff right here. So I'll just copy and paste, and this time it's gonna be a class of danger, and this is gonna be delete. Okay, so the next one I'm gonna do is to add the closing tag of the tr. I don't know why I forgot that. Okay, so this is what we have so far. So else, I'll just copy and paste and get rid of these two. Okay, so after the while loop, that should be here, let's echo the string out. So str echo save, and let's come back and see if it works out. So refresh, and we get an error, unexpected return on line 15. Okay, return for now. Probably we'll come back to that later. Okay, so refresh, and hopefully it works out this time around. And yeah, so it's working. So we have our categories, coming out as in ascending order. F comes before I and I comes before T, and we have our nice actions right here. So we have the action which is gonna edit, and we have the other one which is gonna delete. So yeah, it's working. So in the next lecture we're gonna write the functionality to update a particular category title, and in the upper one we're gonna delete. Okay, so I'm gonna see you in the next lecture.